didn't feel right. And I asked you what didn't feel right. You said, I don't know. I just don't feel right. And you were a little different than you normally are. You weren't able to look at me on this side of the bed. You could only look at that side of the bed. And then whatever was going on kind of progressed a little bit. And you weren't breathing as good as we wanted you to. And then you started not responding to us at all. And so we got real worried. Real worried. And I guess we worried enough because then just bam, everything's better. So there's definitely something going on that caused you to be that way. Whether your body adjusted to whatever was going on or fixed whatever was going on, we're not 100% sure. So we want to admit you to the hospital, one, so we can see if it happens again. Because if it happens again, we want you to be here so we can help you. Two, so we can figure out what it was. Hopefully we can figure out what it was. Okay? That answer your question good enough? I would like to be able to tell you exactly what's wrong with you, but we're not sure. Dr. Hayes thinks that maybe you had a stroke or a seizure or both, but we're not 100% sure. Okay?
Well, was a stroke? Aren't they usually impaired somewhat?
Sometimes a lot of times they are, but sometimes they're not. It just really depends on what part of the brain it's affecting. So clearly something's affecting her vision. And that may be the only, if she did have a stroke, the only what we call residual effects of that. That may be the only thing she has left over is like a vision impairment. It does look like her, if you see like where her left eyebrow looks a little bit flatter than her right eyebrow, that's usually from like a facial palsy, what has to do with the muscles in your face. And a lot of times that will be, what you have left over from a stroke.
She was complaining with pain being right here.
So it really just kind of depends. Hopefully they'll do, a lot more. They'll do an MRI when they can, hopefully. They may do an EEG eventually just to kind of see if there's any underlying electrical problem in the brain, that we are clearly not able to see out here. When you're dealing with neurologic stuff, it's just so hard to really pinpoint. The brain does crazy things. The brain can, be not working 1 minute and then working totally the way it's supposed to the next. And us having limited ability to, look at it and kind of analyze the brain really affects how much we can diagnose, especially in the emergency department. She will definitely need to see a neurologist.
But she already had a neurologist that she was seeing.
Right. Do they see her for this, or is it just for her like spinal cord? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to move on up. Yeah, they're gonna have to move on up and see what's going on in the brain that caused all this. Because the concern is whatever happened, it may not happen again. But the concern is, what if it happens again at 3 o'clock this morning? You know what I mean? So, like I said, we're just kind of working out the logistics of her bed assignment. I'm going to get in touch with her nurse, and then I'm going to get you guys upstairs, okay?
So in other words, count your blessings. You don't know how close you were.
You were close.
She didn't believe me, Marshall.
When you said, I put the rail up, and you said, I'm not going anywhere, and I said, apparently not, because we all just knew you were going somewhere big. You were close. And I told everybody that saw her, I said, you have got to go in there and see her. I was like, you're not going to believe what, it really is. It's amazing. Like, I really cannot believe that you're sitting here talking to me right now. So
how about that, Grandma?
Well, amazing.
It is. It is. It really does. It really does. So it just goes to show how amazing that brain can be. All right, babe.
Oh, the good Lord's not ready for me.
Apparently not today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes.